Hey, hey, hey,
Hey,
hey,
hey,
hey,
hey,
hey,
hey.
hey. Y'all know what
Oh,
time it is,
hey.
man. Let's go, bro.
Why?
It's the iBall Live. Get it?
It's the iBall Live.
Get it?
It's the iBall Live.
Get it?
It's the iBall Live. Let's
go.
go.
Come on in, everybody. Come on in.
Come on.
Come on in,
Hey.
everybody. Come on in.
Come on.
Come on in, everybody. Come
Hey.
on in.
Hey.
Come
Hey.
on in, everybody.
Why?
Why?
Because it's the iBall Live.
Get it?
It's the iBall Live.
Get it?
It's the iBall Live.
Get it?
It's the iBall Live. Let's go.
What up, what up, what up, and welcome to another episode of the iBall Radio Live Call-In Show. I'm your host, D. Will, the coach, in here with my guy, producer extraordinaire, on the ones and twos, Breezy in the building. What up, Breeze?
Yo, what's good?
Yes, sir. Another day, another dollar inside the iBall Radio Studios here live in Montgomery, Alabama.
Yeah, man.
And man, y'all know what it is, man. Hey, listen, we got a shout out to give to start the show. As y'all know, Monday was Memorial Day, so we took the day off too. You know what I'm saying? To remember all of our soldiers that have fallen and, fought so we can sit here and do what we do, right? But I'm gonna say this: it was a special day on Monday. Happy belated birthday and shout out to our guy, my big brother, Chill Will, as he celebrated his birthday on Monday, man, on the 26th, man. So we want to give him a birthday shout out. Big Chill Will, man. We want to give him a birthday shout out, man. Since we weren't on Monday on his birthday, but he came through the crib. You know what I'm saying, Breeze? He came through the crib.
Shot time.
Shot time. We got to take a couple shots for the win, right? Hear him tell some of them classic B-Will stories. Classic B-Real stories. But y'all be on the lookout, man. Chill Will be back in studio coming up this summer, man. So y'all be on the lookout for that. Our guy Terry Drake will also be back on with us quite often coming up this summer, man. So appreciate y'all tapping in with us, man. What up, chat? Chat's in the building, man. We getting to y'all late. I _am_Carter _29. Y'all got to start chatting about me. I'm a 6'2" guard at PCA.
Shout out to the chat.
I shoot the lights out. That's what he say. He say, he say, what class he in? He say 29. What class you in? I am Carter. What's your classification, man? Go to PCA. If you're in a class of 28 and 29, man, you need to show up the minicamp on June 15th at McKee Middle School. If you come show you shooting the lights out. Don't tell me, come show me, right? Minicamp is coming up June 15th at McKee Middle School here in Montgomery, Alabama. June 22nd, we will be at Dothan High School in Dothan, Alabama. You want to know what I'm talking about? Mini camps are on the way, man. The iBall TDB mini camps are going on starting on June 15th, man, for the classes of 2028 and 2029 only, man. So if you're in a class of 2028, 2029, we got 3 locations, man. We're going McKee Middle School here in Montgomery on June 15th. We're going to Dothan, Alabama at Dothan High School on June 22nd, and we hitting Tuscaloosa, man. Still working that out, but we will be in Tuscaloosa on June 29th at one of those locations, man. We got a couple of them. We got TA, we got County High, so we just working out logistics, man. See where we're gonna be, man. But that's right, man. 2028, 2029 mini camps are coming up. iBall TDB mini camps. Make sure you sign up early. We're only taking 25 kids per camp. Period. 25 kids, locking it in per camp. So if you want to get in early. I'm telling you, I already got hit up. We hadn't even dropped the link to register yet, and they already hitting up. How can I register? Registration's coming. So I'm telling you, y'all know we gonna hit 25. Y'all know we gonna hit that. So if you want to be involved, don't come calling me being like, hey, coach, I want to get it. Listen, I'm telling you now, registration is, I think I'm gonna drop registration tomorrow. I think I'm gonna drop registration tomorrow. Be on the lookout for that just in case, man. But if you want to be involved, man, turn up with us, man. 15th, 22nd, 29th, Montgomery McKee Middle School, 22nd in Dothan, Alabama at Dothan High School, and the 29th we will be in Tuscaloosa. So West Alabama, we coming to you. Yeah, y'all. Hey, listen, people always say, man, come check us out. Come check me out. Come check me out, bro. We giving y'all the opportunity. We're in Montgomery, we're in Dothan, and we're in Tuscaloosa. Bro, if you're in those surrounding areas, you got to make it to camp, right? You got to make it. We might not come to where your actual city is, but if we coming somewhere close, man, y'all need to pull up, because in August, man, we setting that date now. In August, be on the lookout. The iBall TDB Elite Skills Camp for classes 26, 27, 28, and 29. But if you're in 28 or 29, you got to be invited. You got to get you an invite. So you need to show up at minicamp to get you an invite, because that 26 and 27 class is going to dominate that camp. So if you want to be in, if you're 28 and 29 and you can roll with the big boys, show up at minicamp, get you an invite to the big camp, and show up in August for the iBall TDB Elite Skills Camp. With all that being said, man, all of that goes to iBallRadio.com. Make sure you go check out iBallRadio.com. Go get your iBallRadio.com subscription, man. We got 2 subscriptions. Whatever you want, man. Choose your level, right? If you want the premium to get all our premium exclusive content, our player database and our coaching database, go get the premium subscription. If you want to just be a part of it, read the articles, catch the rankings, go get your iBall Radio basic subscription, man. Go right now, iBallRadio.com. Lock in with us, man. Y'all see how we do. We on here a couple times a week. We drop content every day on social media. So if you want us to say your name, you want us to evaluate you, and you want us to talk about you when that phone start ringing, show up to camp, tap into iBallRadio.com. And Breezy, something else they got to do, bro. Something else they got to do.
What's that?
Go subscribe to the iBall Radio YouTube page. We will start dropping some separate content on YouTube, right? We're gonna give our YouTube viewers some a little different than we give our social media followers every single day, man. So be on the lookout for that. But if you want exclusive content, and we got a lot of that coming up for you, man, go get your iBall Radio premium subscription, man. But let's shout out to the chat real quick.
Shout out to
Bama Celtics in the chat. iBall Radio. Let's go, Bama Celtics. I rock with them, man.
Yeah, man.
Bama Celtics had a real. I've had fun following that organization this spring, and excited to see what they do once the summer hits after this. But no June's coming up. And then this is so hard for me to say. But I be trying to say the names, Breeze, but I'm gonna fight it. Yeah. It's J1CBFW_28. Say he there. Okay. Say he at camp.
Okay.
Say we there.
Let's go.
Let's go then. Show up.
Let's go.
Show up and show out, man. Show up and show out. But we got a lot to talk about tonight, man. As y'all know, like I said, we took a week off, and bro, we didn't drop probably. we drop a damn near article a day, maybe sometimes 2 a day, right? So we got a lot of content to talk about, man. A lot of some of the clips that went mini viral, Breezy, right? We talking some of our videos are upwards of 10,000 views with some comments and some rather choice comments on some of those videos.
Hey, but everybody got an opinion.
Everybody got an opinion, man. Opinions like what? Everybody got one. So we ain't mad at yours. If you want to express yours, express it, man. But we got a lot of stuff to talk about, man. And y'all know what we do, man. Y'all know we finna put some people on tonight. That's what we finna do, man. You want your name called on here, man? Show up, show out, tap in with us, and we got you. But before we jump into it, last thing. iBall Radio player card.
Yep.
Go fill out your player card.
Yeah,
if you do not, hey, listen, I'm finna do a last call action real quick, Breezy.
Okay.
This is last call action for the class of 2027. 2027, last call action. Go fill out your player card. If you have not filled out your player card yet on iBallRadio.com in the class of 2027, when those rankings drop, because the spring just ended, the rankings will drop in June. 2027 lottery rankings will drop in June. If you have not filled out your player card and you are left off the list and you say I'm sleeping on you, or you say, or you got your people hitting me up saying, y'all don't know what y'all doing. This person is better than this person. This person should be here. I'm giving you the opportunity right now. We put it out there several times asking for your name. A lot of us was sent names. A lot of y'all still ain't filled out your player card.
Yeah.
You need your player card because, listen, let me tell you why you need your player card real quick. What's the point of me ranking you, writing about you, giving you exposure if a college coach goes like, oh, man, D. Will, I just saw you write about so-and-so. What's up, man? Tell me about the kid. Oh, you do. This is what I think, right? Bam, whoop-de-whoop. Then all of a sudden, you got his information. Oh, yeah, coach, just go look on the, coach, I can't find his player card. I can't find his information. I go look, oh, he don't have information on there. Guess whose fault that is? It's all on you. That's all on you.
Big facts.
Yeah. So, man, I'm gonna tell you like this. Okay, that's what's up. Shout out. Sheesh. I mean, can some of y'all get some regular IG handles, man? I can't be saying all these letters and numbers, bro. But what that say? Lyshonal, Lyshawn Al, I guess. Shout out Taj Phillips. Yeah, Taj Phillips. We're gonna talk about Taj here coming up in a few minutes, man. He's somebody who's been balling out there with Pro 1 so far this summer on that 16U team. That 16U Pro 1 team is deep, bro. You know what I'm saying? 2027 guys will be recruited. Fill it out. Portal kids running out of time. Tell them, Coach D. Mats. Tell him. I hope I said that right, Coach. But shout out, head, not my heart. But yeah, 2027 guys will be recruited. They will be recruited. He said, fill it out, meaning go fill out your player card. And I'm glad he said that. Bro, it's a myth, right? That let me touch on this real quick, this comment, because Coach D made a great point here. And if you just, Breezy, we do this for real, right? So, like, I'm able to take comments in context and go in that comment and pull out of that comment what's supposed to be in it. A lot of people ain't able to do that, right? A lot of people they don't look at context, they just listen to respond, right? And he got some good stuff in here. 2027 guys will be recruited. Don't let people tell you that high school guys will not be recruited. That's not true. You will be recruited. You just got to be ready. If you ain't ready, then they're not recruiting you. Okay, that's the difference. We've dropped several articles this week on recruiting and how to get recruited, what to do for recruiting. And also, bro, on the way, no hype, just game, the iBall Radio Recruiting Resource Guide. That's right, we have written a book. The book is done. It got some little cleaning up to do, a little editing, but the book is done. So we finna transition to cover art and all that type stuff. So hopefully we will have that out by July. Hopefully by July, we'll have that out. But for a fact, for the iBall TDB Elite Skills Camp in August, we will have the book ready by then. So it will be available by then. And we're going to have some special stuff coming out for y'all for that. But 2027 guys will be recruited, bro. You're going to get an opportunity if you can play.
Yeah.
If you can play, bro, you're going to get an opportunity, right? So I agree. Fill out your player card. I'm pulling out the sections. Then he says, portal kids are running out of time. And that statement alone is layered, but I agree with him. At some point, bro, the portal kid is going to run out. They're going to run out, right? Like, coaches are going to get fired for trying to just do portal kids, right? Like, that works on the high major level, right? That works on the high mid-major level. That even works on the mid-major level, right? On the low major level. But the thing is, they're going to run out because coaches are going to get fired for trying to get a new squad every year. At some point, development is going to come back into the fold, right? Coaches are going to go get guys that they can develop, because the one thing about the portal, when you get a guy at the portal, and I had college coaches tell me this, like this is verbatim. The quote ain't verbatim, but these are direct quotes that I've gotten from college coaches about, bro, when you get portal guys in, sometimes you just can't trust them, right? You can't trust them.
How can you trust somebody who left their last team?
How can you trust somebody who left their last team, especially the ones who left their last team for monetary gains? I'm not saying don't go get your chickens, because that's what we hear. We're going to get our chickens, right? So we ain't saying don't go get your chickens. But my point is, I've had college coaches tell me, bro, the portal guys are running out because you can't trust them all the time. You don't know what you're getting. You know what he was at his last spot. And a lot of times, it's not that good. He wasn't that good at his last spot a lot of times, right? Or it didn't work out at his last spot a lot of times. Sometimes it did, and they're just coming over because they're stepping up, yada, 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 all that type of stuff, right? But my point is, at some point, college coaches are going to have to go back to, let me go get a kid I can develop. Let me go get a kid I can develop. Let me go get a kid I can develop. Somebody who can be in my program that I know can build with. Now, that's tricky. It's a risk, because if you don't get that kid what he want in year one, it's possible he gone, right? But at some point, development is coming back, man. So I agree with Coach there, man. Drip.Fritz6 says, what is better, being the best player on a decent local team or playing decent minutes on a great circuit team? That is a hell of a question. That's a great question, Drip.Fritz6. And he says, what is better, being the best player on a decent local team or playing decent minutes on a great circuit team? And let me answer that like this. Unfortunately, playing decent minutes on the circuit team. Because here's the deal, bro. If you're on a good local team, 9 times out of 9, ain't nobody gonna ever see you play. You can have 50 and nobody knows about it. You can average 35 points a game, 40 points for a weekend tournament, and nobody knows. I'm telling you, I know guys that play on circuit teams that I've seen play on mom and pops or local teams, and honestly, bro, go for 35 and nobody cares. Nobody cares.
Ain't nobody there to see it.
Nobody's there to see it. Nobody's there to promote it. Nobody's there to talk about it.
Yeah.
When you go on those circuit teams,
you got eyes watching.
You got eyes. Now let me tell you this. I've heard, this is a quote from a college coach too. And I saw this somewhere online also. And they said college coaches will recruit a guy who plays 11 minutes a game on an EYBL team over a guy who averages 30 on his high school team and played local AAU basketball. You can average 30 in high school for your high school team, right? Play on a local AAU team and get no looks. And a guy who is a 11-minute per game guy on EYBL who is not as good as you will get a scholarship before you will. It's just how the cookie crumble. So here's the thing. I'm not saying it's impossible for you to play on the local team and not get looks, but it's much harder. It's much, much harder. And that's just, I'm sorry, that's just how I go. Now, listen, Drip, don't run out there trying to run and get on the team and sit the bench, because the most important thing is development. Most important stat in basketball is what, Breezy?
Minutes on the court.
Come on, man, MPG. How many minutes you play is what matters. You can't get better if you don't play. So playing always supersedes all. If you're a younger guy, man, and you got to play on your local team for the, you know what I'm saying, your 14, 15, 16U year, that's fine, right? That's okay. Your 17U year, bro, you need to be trying to get something. Just going to be honest with you. You need to be trying to get on one of these high major circuits. Puma, EYBL, Adidas 3 Stripes. Listen, Gold is good. UAA is good. Rise is good. All those are good circuits, right? But you have to be in the building on live weekends, whether you're on a Gold circuit, a Rise circuit, or a Next Pro circuit. It don't matter. You got to be in the gym where those eyes are on those weekends where those eyes are in the gym. Point blank, period.
That makes perfect sense.
Point blank, period. Great question, though, Drip. Also, APR is real. They can't graduate then in time, and they stand a chance of NCAA violations. Just got this from our last compliance call. Okay, that's what's up. That's Jules right there.
Right. Nice.
So I okay. Let me say this. I think that's a way to curtail the transfer portal and guys being 24, 25, 26, 27 years old in college, right? And make them jokers graduate.
Yeah, man, you got to do something.
Like, you got to graduate, dog. Like, I get red shirt year. I get injury. I get hardship. I get all that type of stuff. Things happen in life, right? But even if you had one of those issues, to get those years back, bro, you got to bring a piece of paper. Get your degree, right? Like, get you're making money. Like, get your degree. To continue to make that money requires something. And that's a tough conversation, and that's a rabbit hole I don't know if I'm ready to dive into tonight, because we got some other stuff to talk about, but that's a rabbit hole we going down. And I agree with Coach D. Like, he that's a point, man.
Yeah, it is.
And we got a LF.T says, speaking from experience, man, go get on the circuit. Listen, I'm not even mad at that. I'm not mad at that, bro. I'm going to keep it real right here. College coaches recruit AAU. As bad of a brand of basketball it is, college coaches recruit AAU. They recruit, I don't want to say this. I don't want to say it, but I'm going to say it. They recruit the name on the front of the jersey. That they were all day, every day. Bro, I've been watching podcasts and reporting from all of these circuits. Puma does a good job of putting out a bunch of content. Right, they got a couple guys that podcast. They got a couple shows. They had a selection show for their July live period last night. So they're doing a lot of things to put out a lot of content and keep the conversation and narrative going. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. If you listen to those people talk, bro, that matters. Oh, hey, SMB in the building. Shout out SMB. What it do?
What it do?
Say, can we talk about playing the right way? Hey, you know what I'm saying? We dropped a couple articles on that, right? I told you we dropped a little series, a mini series. If anybody can kind of pick up, if y'all really rock with us and you pick up on some of the stuff we've been dropping, that's kind of what we've been talking about over the last week or so. Really talking about recruiting, really talking about playing the right way, really talking about what it takes to get there, right? The steps you need to take to really get there. I'm dropping an article tomorrow, man. It's already done. And it's you want to be a D1 athlete, you got to take these 5 steps. And it breaks down 5 steps of what you need to do if you want to be a D1 athlete. And the thing is, the reason that a couple of these articles have been geared towards Division I college basketball. And the reason I'm gearing them towards that, because that's the highest level. People want to talk about the highest. Everybody aspires to be on the highest level, right? So let me tell you what it takes to get there outside of your talent, right? Outside of your talent. And I feel you. Coach, like, they need to hear it repeatedly. That's why I say I didn't drop 3 or 4 articles this week talking about playing the right way, what it takes to get there, what you need to do. Because one of the articles, let's go and jump into it, man, because I got a lot of names to call, and I ain't gonna be here all night. And I see us going down the rabbit hole, Breezy. I see us being here for a long time, but I'm trying to
get you down there.
I'm gonna get up out of here tonight. I promise y'all. I ain't gonna hold it too long. But man, let's jump into this real quick, man. Some of the content we dropped this week, and I'm gonna jump straight into this one because SMB brought it up. So I'm gonna jump right into it. I'm gonna skip over a couple things, and I'm gonna jump right into this article. And name of the article is, you go check this out on iBallradio.com. Everybody wants to be recruited, but nobody wants to be coached.
You just have to say that twice.
Everybody wants to be recruited, but nobody wants to be coached. A lot of y'all cats out there, bro, y'all want the phone call. Y'all want the phone call from any level, right? Any level of, y'all just want the call from the next level. I get it. But some of y'all can't take what it takes to get there. Bro, I mean, you got some coaches out there that's different, but majority of the coaches out there, bro, they're intense. I'm going to put it to you like this. Say you're a low major Division I college basketball coach. A low major Division I college basketball coach makes anywhere, I would say, between $120,000 to $500,000 a year, right? A low major coach will make anywhere between that, right? 500 on the super high level, which many of them not getting. Many mid-major coaches not even getting 500,000, right? So they're anywhere between really 100 to 300,000. That's a lot of freaking money, Breezy, per year, right? To do the job. They're intense. Let me ask you this, chat, audience, tapper-ins. Let me ask you this. If you were making $300K a year, wouldn't you be intense about keeping that $300K a year? Wouldn't you be intense about the potential of being able to increase that number from $300K to whatever 100K or $1 million? Isn't that your goal, to make as much money as possible? Right? That's a coach's goal. I'm sitting here to tell you, yeah, they want to win, but they want money. They want to get paid. They want their chicken. So my point is, a lot of college coaches are going to be super intense. Will you be able to listen to the message and not get offended by the delivery?
Yeah, because you ain't in high school no more.
Bro, they are going to cuss your ass out. They are going to get into you to a point where I don't know many of y'all can take.
Yeah.
Because a lot of y'all sensitive out there. A lot of kids, y'all sensitive nowadays, bro. Y'all real sensitive.
It's the internet, cuz.
Yeah, the internet got y'all real sensitive. I'm just going to keep it 100. So my point is, can you take hard coaching? Everybody want to be recruited, but don't nobody want to be coached. You don't want to be corrected when you're lacking. You don't want to be corrected when you mess up. You expect for somebody to let you mess up and not say nothing to you when my 300,000 is on the line if you mess up. You done lost your damn mind. Think about it, people.
All of it.
Think about it. You mess up, we lose, I lose my 300,000, and I'm supposed to be okay with that.
I'm coming. I'm knocking on your front door,
bro. I'm at your dorm room. What's happening? I'm just saying. You think I'm not gonna say nothing to you, and you out here messing up my 300,000.
300,000. Wow.
Come on, man. But yeah, man. Let's just jump into a little bit of things. So, coaches, I'm just gonna read what our caption was. It says, you want a D1 offer, then you better be ready for D1 accountability. That word right there, bro. Accountability. That's what people run from. People don't want to be held accountable. Accountability means having thick skin. Being able to say, okay, I was wrong. Being able to lock in, look a coach in his eye when he's correcting you. And not only look at him and shake your head, but actually retain the information, regardless of the delivery of the information, and be able to move on. Can you do that?
And don't cry in the car.
Don't cry in the car. Coaches don't recruit stars. They recruit temperament. Are you sensitive? I had, I'm going to tell you like this. In our interview coming up with Coach Quanzo Martin, me and him were on the phone chatting it up, man. We were on the phone about 20 minutes one day. And he's the head coach of Missouri State, former head coach of Cal, former head coach at Missouri, former head coach of Tennessee, now the head coach of Missouri State. And he told me, man, we were having a conversation. He was like, Coach, I ain't got time to push nobody. This is a direct quote from Coach Quanzo Martin. You'll hear this on the show if you got your premise. Listen, he says, I don't have time to push anybody. I don't have time for that. You got to come already motivated. If I have to motivate you, if I got to come in every day and get you ready, bro, you can't help me. I don't have time to come in to get you ready. It's 13 scholarships on the D1 level. It's 15 guys on the roster, plus all the walk-ons. Bro, they do not have time to push you. I'm trying to win. I have to win. And if I don't win, I get fired. So I don't have time to come in and motivate you every day. You got to come in self-motivated. What's your temperament? And they want players to respond, not to react, right? I want you to respond to what I'm telling you. If I cuss you out because you were in the wrong position, or you were in the wrong spot in the set, or you missed a defensive rotation, or you didn't call out a screen, or whatever it may be, right? And I get into you and I light into you, I don't need you to react to what I'm saying. I need you to respond, not react. I don't need you to say something back to me. I don't need you to shrug your shoulders, shake your head, and smack your lips. I don't need that. I need you to go out there and immediately correct it. Can you do that? If you can't do that, you can't play for me. Then it says, who listen, adjust. Coaches want folks who listen, adjust, and don't fold when the volume goes up. That means when I start hollering at your ass, you don't shut down.
Right.
Because you're going to get yelled at. And you're not just going to get yelled at from the assistant coach or the head coach. You're going to get yelled at from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 coaches. They all going to be hitting you. Strength and conditioning coach going to be hitting you. Right? The team manager might not even give you an extra pair of shoes because he's mad at you. Right? So you have to understand it's going to be coming from all angles.
And the fans.
Oh, God. Let's not even talk about them. Your family. I know I'll be lightning to Greedy. I know Sid will lighten into him. Right? So it comes from a lot of places. You got to be able to take that, dog. You got to be able to take that. And it says, can you take correction without catching the attitude? Right? That's self-explanatory. And can you hear the message and not just the delivery? Because if you can't be coached, guess what, Breezy?
Yeah, you either on the bench or ain't on the team.
You can't be recruited. If you can't be coached, you can't be recruited, man. Let me jump back in the chat real quick, man. Most kids cannot, this comes from Coach D, most kids cannot handle the conversation that is had in a recruiting meeting. It's harsh. Oh, man. Whew, man. In a recruiting meeting? Bro, man, listen, I'm going to tell you, when I was in college at Alabama, man, I got a chance to hang around that program a lot. Coach Mark Godfrey allowed me to come in on a weekly basis and sit in with their meetings, their coaches' meetings before they went out to practice, right? Coach Godfrey, Coach Pearson, Coach Petway, all those coaches, man, were there at the time. And even Coach Demetrius Smith, he was the GA there at the time. They would allow me to come in and sit in their meetings. And bro, they was harsh. Recruiting meetings, practice meetings, in-season meetings, postseason meetings. I sat in a lot of meetings with Coach Mark Godfrey and learned a hell of a lot. And boy, those meetings are extremely harsh about their current players and about the players that they want to recruit. Bro, when they get you in the room by yourself, it's tough. It's intimidating, right? Do you got thick enough skin? And then Coach Q, what up? Coach Q says, crybaby athletes being led by parents can't critique and correct kids because it hurts their feelings. That's so true, bro.
Too soft.
Too soft, man. Says, somebody says there's no more walk-in, no more walk-ons at D1 level. Prefer they're finna do it with the PWO. Because listen, and I know where Coach D is coming from. A lot of talks right now is about this one senator. I think she's a senator or representative, whatever she is, congresswoman or a senator. And she is really pushing, maybe a judge, I don't know, one of them. She's really pushing that roster size thing. If we're gonna do this money thing, we finna have to talk about the roster size thing. So you might see, especially on the football level, you're gonna see a lot of the rosters get cut, right? They might even start cutting number of scholarships. They may increase the number of scholarships. There's a lot of things going on, man. So just stay up on that. And it says, oh yeah, and that's the thing, and that's the way I was gonna get at next. And as I'm sitting here breaking this down, man, y'all got to go read these articles on iBallRadio.com. This is just a preview of telling you what's in the article. We got full breakdowns. These are full-length articles, man. They probably 3-minute reads. You know,
your boy stay hard at work.
Yeah, tell them, Breezy.
The boy work long hours now.
They don't understand that, Breezy. I hope they know, right? And I hope they know. But yeah, so that was one of the articles we dropped, man. Like, if you really want to be about this, bro, it takes a lot more. Let me go back to something we dropped last week. And this was one of the articles we had that came out of the live period, right? These are one of the couple of articles. And it says, why offers don't mean what you think they mean. Okay? Offers don't mean what you think they mean. And just break this down real quick. Every offer you see online is not real. Think again. We know that. We've said this a million times before, right? Some are conditional, some get pulled, some are never real. It ain't about clout, it's about clarity, right? That's self-explanatory. The follow-up article of that was blessed to receive an offer, to do or not to do. Here's where these two articles tie in. The reason I said a lot of these are like SMB said, they need to hear it over and over and over again. So like a lot of these are giving you the same references, but in different contexts. That's why I said earlier, if you tapped in early in the show, I was talking about context and you being able to decipher between context of what somebody's saying, right? Right. And these all coming in different contexts. And it says, blessed to receive offer. Some of these offers you see just ain't real. So listen, I'm guilty of this, bro. I'm guilty of this. I've been working a kid before and straight up gotten him a motion offer. Several times. It's happened before. I've gotten kids motion offers to where we've gone and said, hey, listen, this D1 program is about to offer you, but you cannot commit, right? You cannot commit. They're going to offer you, but you cannot commit. But that offer, blessed to receive, going online, may bring more motion from other schools. And I know one in particular kid I did that for. He's been in one Division I program. Now he just transferred to another Division I program. So it worked. It worked for him, right? It worked for him. But that happens all the time. So when you see an offer online, bro, don't just automatically take it for what it's worth. But here's the other part. This article. When do you drop those blessed to receives? I understand if you have no motion and you need a motion offer and somebody agrees to give you a motion offer, cool. But just don't go out there and say some random ish that some school ain't offered you, knowing that school ain't offered you, or go out and say a coach contacted you, y'all had a conversation, and you instantly lead there and say you blessed to receive an offer. Now, Chill Will said in the past, if I get somebody to call me and tell me they like me, I'm going to say blessed to receive an offer. right? Because that's just the nature of the game nowadays. But here's the thing. A lot of you guys get caught up in a lie. These coaches talk. They have relationships, especially like you saw last a couple of weekends ago or last weekend when they had live period. Man, these coaches use these live periods. It's time to kick it. We kicking it, bro.
Right.
Hey, we in Memphis, we in Wichita, we in Cincinnati, we in Atlanta, we finna hit Magic City, we finna hit Body Tap, we finna hit Filey's if it's still open. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's what these coaches are out here on the road doing. It is a vacation in a lot of instances for them, right? It's so they have conversations about kids. They have, hey, coach, who you recruiting? Who you like? That's a lot of lies being told. A lot of lies being told. But understand, coaches communicate. So if you're putting out a bunch of false information, if you're putting out a lot of false information, bro, it's going to hurt you in the end. Because like the last thing I said in this article on this graphic, hype fades, game don't. If you can hoop, you can hoop. No matter how much hype you got.
Thanks.
If you can hoop, man. And also in that series, man, go to this one real quick, man, and we'll jump into our names. And we dropped this one today. I think we dropped this one today. Yeah, this one came out earlier today. And it's titled, Why You're Not Being Recruited, Even Though You Can Play.
A good question.
Shout out to the chat.
Yeah, man. Shout out to the chat.
Why you're not being recruited, even though you can play. And, bro, listen, I want y'all to go read that article. I put that in the caption, man. I put that, I made it big, and I put it in all capital letters. At the end of this one, it says, if you're serious about getting recruited, read this article. Go to iBallradio.com, get your iBallradio.com subscription, and go read this article. Go get this information, because I'm going to tell you, this is one of my best pieces of work. I'm just going to be honest. It took me a couple of days to write this one. This wasn't one that I just locked in and got done in a couple hours. This one took me a couple of days because I had to go do a little research and whoop, talk to some folks, and I did all of that for this one article. So I suggest you go read it. And the reason I'm going over these articles right now, because these articles get passed by on social media, right? We'll get our clout chasing articles. We put y'all pictures and names on that, and I'm just messing with y'all when I say that. But our evaluations and breakdowns, they get 20,000 views. 30,000 views on Instagram alone. Thank you for that. However, we'll drop these type of pieces, 1,500 views, 1,600 views. Bro, you telling me that information that you need to be recruited has a 15, 20,000 view difference in between them? That lets me know y'all ain't valuing the right thing. That's why you're not valuing the right thing. That's why I'm going to keep putting these out. And it's going to hit the ones who catch it, and it's going to fly over the ones that don't. And when you call me and be like, Coach, I need help, I'm like, did you do this, this, and this? No. Do you got to do? So I digress. But back to the article, man. And it says you can hoop, you got game, but still no offers. Here's why. And I want y'all to take this to heart. And I'm gonna run through this quick. Your grades are shaky. If you're in 2025, in the year of 2025, and you're still with all of this technology, if you're still having trouble in school, bro, you lazy. If you can't make the grade in today's time, bro, you just lazy. You're not going to be recruited, because that shows a lack of everything. Lack of character, lack of discipline, lack of want to, lack of get up and go, a lack of understanding, a lack of accountability. I can go on and on and on and on and on about the things you lack if you don't have the grades. Bro, school is so damn easy nowadays. Half of y'all on school on your computer.
And you know what the computer can do.
Bro, you got Google, you got Chat GPT, you got AI. Ain't no way you should be flunking now, bro. Ain't no way you should be behind. If you got shaky grades, bro, you'll never be recruited. I'm just gonna go and tell you. You'll never be recruited. And you don't deserve to be. Because school too damn easy nowadays.
Thanks.
Also, your body language stinks. And like, everybody always talks about body language, and I mentioned body language in a lot of these articles, right? Because body language is extremely important. Uh, I remember talking to my guy at Northeastern University, assistant coach up there, Coach Akodo. I always say his name wrong, but that's my guy, and he always talks about it. Whenever we have a conversation, he's talking about body language. And he's just not talking about pouting body language. Bro, how do you carry yourself? When I see you, what you look like? Do you walk up straight, got your head up, right? Like, what is your body? Does your body language, you know how you meet people and they're just inviting?
Yeah.
Like, that person's easy to talk to.
Right.
Like, I kind of pride myself, and hopefully this comes off to y'all, but I've been told different, and I understand that. It's cool, but hopefully I'm approachable. I got Isaiah Thomas, former NBA player Isaiah Thomas. Now he's coaching out on AAU circuit, and he had a quote where I saw circulating social media either today or yesterday, and he said to all parents of any team, if you see me, come up to me and ask me a question. If you have a question for me, come ask me. Don't be afraid to come ask me a question. I'll talk to you. Same thing here. Like, you want to have an inviting personality. Your body language should give off, hey, come holler at me. No, your body language should not give off, let me walk the other way. Your body language should not get off, let me clench my purse when I walk by them. Right? Your body language should not get off, I want to slap shit out of him. Right? Like your body language means a lot. Just remember that. Also, you don't play hard consistently. Bro, playing hard is a given. I just told you, it's Division I coaches telling me on a regular basis, bro, I'm not finna bring you in here and have to push you. You have to be self-motivated. I recruit self-motivators, self-starters, guys who come in the gym ready to go.
Right.
I'm not finna come in here. So if I gotta constantly tell you to play hard, bro, you ain't off the list.
You ain't gonna make it.
Off the list.
I can't hold your hand.
I can't hold your hand. Oh, this is a big one, Breezy. Your social media is wild. Your social media is off the chains. Every post you got songs, and bro, I've seen people, and I curse. A lot of people curse. Like, cursing ain't that big to me, right? Cuss word is a cuss word. Whoop to do, right? But when I go to your page, I don't want to sit there and try to watch your mixtape, and I'm having to hear young NBA young boy talking about how he finna shoot me up. I really don't want to listen to that, bro. It speaks to your character. I remember my guy. We were doing. Remember, we got all those Q&As that we still didn't drop, but we still got them.
Yeah.
We got a bunch of Q&As, man, and we got one. Tucker Wadsworth was one, and Jalen Blackwell was the other one. Those are the two. Tucker Wadsworth said his favorite music, I think, was like Kenny Chesney or something.
Right? Yeah, it was some off the wall.
It was like, country music.
Yeah, it was
right?
some off the wall.
And my boy Jalen Blackwell said his favorite was Lauryn Hill.
All right, yeah.
Right? Like, when you post into your social media, I do it. If y'all follow us, if you go look at our posts, we put music that addresses what the post is, right? Like today we dropped one, and we were talking this article we talking about right here, why you're not being recruited. You know what our music is for it, Breezy? It's Michael Jackson. Why? You know what I'm saying? Here's the thing I'm trying to say. You can put the crunk music on there, bro. Go find the clean version.
Yeah, go get the edited version.
Go get the edited version. Because
pop.
Yeah, exactly. Because if a college coach wants to sit in his office or sitting in public and pulls up your page and wants to look at it, and it happens to be his phone is on speaker, or he don't have it click where the sound is not on mute, and it come on and it's bro.
N-word.
MF, BI. Like, if everything is that, bro, he gonna scroll.
Oh,
fast. It's like having one of them things pop up on that. You're like, whoa. So my thing is, next. Give them an opportunity to at least look at you, dog.
Yeah, man, you gotta make it enjoyable.
Yeah, man. Y'all social media wild, man. Clean that up, please. Also, and I see a lot of coaches in here. A lot of coaches in here right now. Your coach won't vouch for you. Now, I put that in there on purpose because I had a conversation with somebody. A kid hit me up in the DM. And he was like, man, my coaches don't push me, right? And I had to ask him. I was like, what's your relationship with your coaches, right? Do y'all talk basketball? Do you have a relationship outside of practice, right? And he was like, nah, not really. I'm like, so what you expect? You feel what I'm saying? Like, they ain't finna they're not obligated to put you on. Here's what I'm gonna say to this. I want everybody in the chat and everybody out there listening. I want y'all to listen to this very, very closely. Coaches are human beings too. They might not like your way. You have to be like, listen, a coach will cut you off the list just because they don't like you.
Yeah, they got the right to.
Y'all personalities don't mesh. That's possible. So if you don't have the type of personality or a type of relationship with your coach that he gonna go out there and vouch for you, that's a lot of reason y'all not being recruited.
Right.
Like, okay, it's a couple of AAU programs in here. Shout out Alabama True, shout out SMB, and a lot of other y'all's in here. I saw y'all earlier. Hudson Athletics in the building. Shout out to you. But I'm gonna tell you, a lot of times AAU programs, and I've gotten these calls because I hit them up like, hey, who you studs in 2027? Hey man, send me your guys that's playing well for 2028, right? Send me your guys that's hooping in 2029. And they send me names, right? Bro, you want your name to be one of those names. And here's the thing. A lot of times, bro, over half the time, over about 60, 70% of the time, when they send me those names, they be like, coach, he's such a good kid. Oh, coach, you'll love him. He's such a good kid. Oh, coach, he's a good kid. Oh, listen, that's vouching. That's what a coach does because it's the same thing with us. A lot of times, your name gets said in rooms that you're not in when the call comes in. Like, ain't nobody just finna pick up the phone and call somebody random like, hey, coach, it's da-da-da-da-da. That ain't happening. Just gonna be honest with you. That's not gonna happen. It's gonna be a conversation. The coach he's gonna be like, tell me something. Who I need, who I got, who I need to look at. Bro, you need your name to pop up in there. And if your coach ain't vouching for you, it's probably why you're not being recruited, even though you can play. I'm gonna say this one for last, and I meant to put this one last on the list, but it didn't come out like that because I added this one. It was last, and then I went back and added this. But it says you're not showing up to where it matters. You're not showing up to the iBall TDB Elite Skills Camp. You're not showing up to the iBall TDB mini camps. You're not showing up to showcase events. You're not showing up to camps. You're not networking at those events when you do get there, right? I've had kids, bro. I've had a camp. We've thrown camps, 900 kids in there, right? And I had 12 come up and talk to me. 13, 15, 20 come up and talk to me. Like, for kids that I don't know. I ain't talking about the kids we know that we get there and we chop it up with, but I'm talking about the kids who are coming to get exposure that we might not be familiar with, or we may know about you, but we've never met you. If you come into the camp, if you come to any iBall camp, iBall TDB camp, and you don't introduce yourself and build a relationship with us, why the hell you show up? You just gave us some money. Came in and got some good work. But if it falls on blind eyes, what's the point? Bro, networking isn't network determines your net worth. You want that scholarship, you got to network. And last on this list, man,
all facts.
Last on this list, man, I got to come and say this to you, bro. And I'm going to keep it 100. You're good, but you ain't different. We got the question in the chat earlier. Should he play on on a decent local team or get decent minutes on a circuit team. A lot of y'all need to understand, just because you can go get 30 on your local mom and pop in your YBOA tournament, just because you can do that, don't mean you can go. You're good, but you're not different.
Because you ain't met all competition.
Bro, coaches want guys that are different. You got to have a specific skill that you are great at.
You only got them 30 points on your local team because ain't
Bro,
nobody good.
Bigger, faster, stronger. You might just be bigger, faster, stronger than everybody else on the court. You on the court playing with guys who hadn't made their middle school or high school team.
That's tough.
And you had 30, and you want to run over. Coach, I had 30 this weekend. Oh, where you play it? So here's the thing. You're good, but you're not different. Just because you're good at basketball does not guarantee that you're going to be recruited. That's just the reality of the game we in, y'all. It hurts, but it's the truth.
Gotta adjust.
You gotta adjust, bro. Like, you gotta adjust. You're good, but you gotta work to be different. And if you're not different, 9 times out of 10, bro, you won't be recruited. That just is what it is. But we got through that, bro. We got through that. Now let's get to what everybody, I know what everybody want to do. Let's talk about these names, man. Let's talk about the guys that we talked about this week, man. We dropped a group of 2028s and we dropped a group of 2027s this week, man. I think I'm gonna drop a group. I was gonna drop it today. I got the article just about done, almost done with it. But I'm gonna drop a group of 2029s tomorrow, right?
All right, for sure.
But I'm gonna hold off on those 28s and 29s because I want y'all to show up to camp. I need y'all to show up to camp because I want to do this evaluation that we're gonna be able to do at these mini camps, man. It's gonna be small group work. So we're gonna really be able to evaluate your game. We're gonna really put you in situations that we know are relatable to real game situations. Bro, we running. I'm gonna give you a little bit of the game. We're teaching offensive principles and man-to-man defensive principles. That's right, man. You coming in. This is going to be more like basketball practice than camp. If you've never been in a Division I or a high-level high school basketball practice, when you come here, you will get that. That's what you will see at these mini camps. And then we're going to put you on the court underneath Alabama high school referees, and we're going to watch y'all be able to retain the information that we gave you and then regurgitate it back out in real time, full speed. Can you do that? That's going to tell me if you can play or not. Can you put the skills that we're teaching you in a short, quick period of time? Because it's only 4 hours, y'all. We're going from 8 to 12. We're going 4 hours, 8 to 12, and we're going hard as hell. And you better come in and be ready to retain that information, and not only retain it, be able to regurgitate it right back out. Put it into action. If you can't do that, bro, what am I supposed to say? He good, but he won't be recruited. All right, that's just keeping it real. But since I said that, bro, let's jump into it, dog. Let's go to our 2028 list that we dropped earlier this week. And here's the thing, Breezy. There's 4 names on this list. All right. I got so many calls. Drake hit me up 3 times. Drake hit me up 3 separate times about this one article. About people being pissed off. I need to put my hoodie on because Hoodie D Will finna come out now. But I'm gonna leave it and let y'all see the waves right now. But I'm gonna tell you like this. Drake called me 3 separate times about this article. About people saying, oh, why he mentioned that kid? Oh, he missed this kid. Oh, it's better. I'm like, bro, it's 4 kids. My 2028 list right now got 163 names on it. I just mentioned 4. I can't put everybody in one article. Y'all want me to put 25 people in one article? Who gonna read that?
They still gonna say somebody missing. What they do.
Oh, shout out Hudson Athletics. Registration drops tomorrow, Hudson Athletics. Registration for camp drops tomorrow. So we'll put that out tomorrow. It will be up on the website, and we'll have a link for those to get to it. So camp information drops tomorrow. SMB say they got some hitters in 28, 29. I know you bringing a group for me. I know you bringing one. You might as well come to the Montgomery because that's the one closest. Or you might be able to come to Tuscaloosa. Tuscaloosa's close also. Or I suggest this. I suggest you to show up to all of them. That's just my suggestion, because here's the thing. It's going to be different faces in each gym. Not only different faces to play against competition-wise, but it's going to be different evaluators in the gym. I got some guys from South Alabama that's going to be evaluating our Dothan event. I got guys from West Alabama that's going to be evaluating our West Alabama, and I got guys from here in the central area that's going to be in Montgomery. So you're going to be able to get different opinions from different eyes at these different locations. So yes, you will be able to show up at every location if you want to, right? You will be able to sign, but that information drops tomorrow. But man, I don't understand how y'all got so up in arms about this 2028 list, bro.
But didn't we had a conversation some time back about names on the list and folks saying somebody like we already talked about this.
We already talked about it. But you know what that is, Breezy? People not tapped in. Listen, we get new followers and new subscribers
you got to
every day.
Yeah, you got to re-say it. Yeah,
you got to like I say, like SMB just said, man, you got to reiterate it all the time, man. We got to keep telling them over and over and over. Age groups for the camp drip are 2028 and 2029 only for the mini camps. In June 15th, 22nd, and 29th, that is only going to be for 2028 and 2029. The iBall TDB Elite Skills Camp in August, we will accept all high school ages. Classes 2026 through 2029 will be able. But here's the thing about that. We only taking 100 kids for the iBall TDB Elite Skills Camp. Bro, we like to keep our numbers low so we can actually give y'all adequate evaluations. So when we go on our website and we put out a write-up or evaluation on you, bro, it's accurate. It's what we seen, right? It's what we seen. So we try to keep our numbers low. So we're only taking 100. So you're going to have to sign up quick for that one because it's going to sell out. And listen, it's always 101, 102, 110. Hey, coach, I had to do this, do that. Bro, we're going to give y'all ample time to sign up. You're going to have a month or plus to sign up once we drop that date. The camp will be in August at Spain Park. Once we drop that date, bro, we're going to give y'all plenty of time to sign up. Go sign up. Don't be calling me 2 days before the camp like, coach, can I get in? You know it's going to be sold out. You know you won't be able to get in. So don't procrastinate. All right, don't procrastinate. And listen, hey, Hudson Athletic say he got some 2028 hitters. I know you do, because one of them name is Cortez. He is a real deal hitter, top 3. I'm telling you right now, I'm feeling real top 3-ish on Cortez Hudson. But man, let's jump into these other guys, Breeze, because it's 8:22, man. We got to get up out of here. I'm gonna run through these pretty quick, man. But this 2028 list, man, this is a really good list. And first on this list, I got to start off with is Mason Ellis.
All right.
Point guard from Montgomery Academy, playing with Atlanta Express this summer. Lefty, crafty. I'm gonna tell you what Mason had that has really had him turn the corner, in my opinion, right now. He's grown. He's standing 6'2" now. Like Mason was always little, 6th, 7th, 8th grade. He was a little he reminded me a lot of Greedy, right? He got a lot of similarities to Greedy, right? I'm just gonna be honest. The left hand is one of them, but just their development and size-wise, body development, maturity, like all of that is kind of similar to that. Now, I will say this. Mason's going to the 10th grade. When Greedy was in the 10th grade, Greedy was like 5'9".
Right.
100. He was still little. Mason's already jumped up to 6'2". His body is already starting to fill out. And I just love his game, dude. Like he's crafty. He can shoot it. He has a nice handle. I'm gonna tell you, he's a really good passer. Right, he has a lot of flair on his passes. Sometimes I want him to reel that flair in a little bit and just be solid. However, on the AAU circuit, you can take more chances. But playing with Montgomery Academy, they're losing Brewer Welch. They're losing Cade Seegers. Of course, they're losing Skylar. So a lot of that ball handling duties are going to fall on Mason. And Mason did a really good job at the end of last season. During that playoff run to the state championship, where he was very solid. A lot of times, Coach Jeremy Arant put that ball in his hands, right? Kind of pulled Brewer Welch out of the game when he wasn't making shots and put that ball in Mason's hands, and Mason made it do what it do. He had a really good regionals at Alabama State. In that Lee Scott game, he had a run in that Lee Scott game that really spread that game out. And he also had a good run in that Hale County game that put them up. He had an and one, a steal, and a layup, I think, in that game in the second half that really amped up that game for him, right? No, it's at the end of the first half. He had that little run. So, yeah, man, Mason Ellis is one of those guys. Definitely a lottery guy. Looking real top 10-ish. really fighting for that top point guard spot. Like I say, the point guard spot in class of 2028 is extremely deep, right? Extremely deep. We've been talking about a lot of those names over the time. So, but he's squarely, I mean, he is squarely in that conversation, if not one of the best point guards in the state. Period.
Shout out to him.
Shout out, man. Next on this list, man, Landon Smith. Another guy who's played a year of varsity basketball, played last year at Thompson, running with the Bama Celtics this year on that next pro circuit. Landon is a extremely mature basketball player. We've talked about him several times on the platform. He showed up as a 7th grader going to the 8th grade at the iBall TDB Elite Skills Camp. Yeah, we let him in because he was just that mature. And he came in breezing. Remember, he was one of the best players in the gym that day. Now, Raleigh Pinto came in and shot a blizzard that day.
Yep.
Riley Pinto came in and shot it. Diggy came in, and Diggy had a hell of a day that day, too. And we already know, but Gage Mayfield came in, and he was the best player in the gym. That's when we really saw the turn of Gage Mayfield at that iBall TDB Elite Skills Camp. That's when Chill Will told me he going to be a guard.
Right.
And he turned the corner, and now look at him now.
Yeah, I remember that conversation.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, but in the midst of all those names I just named, right, Landon Smith was a young kid in that camp that really showed up. Right. So his maturity is beyond his years. Okay. His IQ is beyond his years. And Landon is the one that's going to also be mentioned. That's going to be another lottery guy in the class of 2028 once we get ready to drop those iBall TDB lottery rankings. Another one on here, man, 6'3" combo guard from Gunnersville, Kobe Brothers. Now, I'm going to tell you how Kobe jumped on my radar. I watched Gunnersville last year, right? And he was, I saw him. He was young. Saw it, right? I was like, okay, that kid can play. He got some potential. I like some of the things he does, right? But it just didn't hit me in my face. But I saw him running with Bama Celtics this summer. And, bro, I don't know if he's missed a shot yet when I watched him play.
Hooping.
I don't think he's missed a shot yet. I'm being honest with you. He is a legit knockdown shooter at 6'3", right? Shoots a lot of the corner three, and you love a corner boy. We love our corner boys, right? Shoots the corner three extremely well. He's a high efficiency catch and shoot guy.
Right.
High efficiency catch and shoot guy, man. He's another one, man, on this in this class of 2028. These young guys, he's gonna have a big year for Gunnersville. Hopefully, Gunnersville's good this year. Hopefully, they can have some of those runs because they've been competitive over the last several years. I don't think it's falling off with Kobe Brothers being on that squad. He should be able to help them as a young guy, carry them to. I think they're in Class 5A. They should be able to compete in Class 5A. With Kobe Brothers, because like I say, man, he jumped off the screen for me this summer. That's what prompted me to evaluate him and write this write-up on him to see him, because he impressed me on film and on the games I've watched. So shout out to Kobe Brothers also. Last but not least on this list, man, is a kid that I've been tracking for a minute. Played JV last year for a stacked Huntsville High team, and that's Graham Gossett. That's right, the younger brother of JD Gossett, the younger brother of Hudson Gossett.
That means trouble.
Means trouble.
What that mean?
I listen, I've gotten reports, honestly. Somebody told me this that is close to it, told me this out of their mouth. They said Graham can be better than JD.
Hey.
JD ended the year, in my opinion, as the 4th best player in the state of Alabama in class of 2025. Dwayne was number 1. Jacoby Hill was 2. Salim London was 3. And JD Gossett was 4 on my final list.
It makes sense because
Actually, I had Salim. Maybe I had Salim 2, 3. I don't remember.
If your brother is that ish,
he's that. He is that, bro.
Better learn from it.
He is that.
Hey, that's good though.
Gossett. Another Gossett, man. Britt say he in Huntsville. Closest camp to you probably gonna be either Montgomery or Tuscaloosa. Montgomery or Tuscaloosa is probably gonna be Dothan gonna be a good ride for you. But you probably gonna have to hit Montgomery or Tuscaloosa. But yeah, Drip, hit me in DM, man. I got you. I'll get you to one of those. Hudson Athletics, so they got some hitters. Yeah, that's right. I know you do. Pesa Pep Elite threw some names out there. Remember Pesa. Play a card. Make sure. Tell them to go follow me so I can get them, and then have them go fill out their player card. Yeah, but yeah, man, let's jump into this last list, man, before we get out of here for the night, bro. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight. But we just dropped this one. When we dropped this article yesterday, man. 4 names in the class of 2027 names to know. And this is a good group right here, dog. I see why this post almost got, how many views this post got? This post is at 20,000 views right in one day. 20,000 in one day, because it's a really good group. And I'm going to start off on here with Taj Phillips, running with Pro 1 from Madison Academy up in Huntsville. Bro, Taj has impressed me this year. Like, I like that 16U Pro 1 team, right? I like the little point guard from Tennessee, 15U, but he playing up. I like him. But I really like that 16U squad with Jared Friendly, TJ Johnson, Taj. Also got the Harrison kid, David Harrison, who's I think's turning another 6'9" over there at Huntsville High, who I think is turning the corner this summer. He's really showing some promise. But Taj is a bucket on that basketball team, bro. He's there, in my opinion, I think he's their go-to guy, right? His ability to score the ball off the dribble. He is a prototypical shooting guard, right? He's going to be in that 3, 4, 5 dribble range. And in those 3, 4, 5 dribbles, he's going to be getting it off, bro. He has a nice mid-range game. He has a nice pull-up game. He can shoot the 3. Like I say, he can even help with point guard duties. I think he's more of a natural scorer. That's why I would list him as a shooting guard. But his ability to score the basketball in multiple ways is high level, right? I was watching a clip on him the other day, and he hit him with a little crosser. Dude was playing really good defense. He showed really good small space handle, but he showed typical 2-guard mentality. He caught the ball on the wing. It was 3, 4, 5 dribbles, hit the kid with a little shoulder, little spin, reverse pivot, fade away. It was really nice. Like, he has a really, really, really nice and complete offensive game, man. So y'all be on the lookout. That's a name you need to know, man. Taj Phillips, Madison Academy, running with Pro 1 UAA on that 16U team, man. Be on the lookout for him. Also on this list, man, Zy Davis, right? Tuscaloosa County. Running with the Crimson Kings. My guy, Coach D over at the Crimson Kings, is telling me, D, you need to check out Zy Davis. Sleep. Zy Davis, you need to check out Zy Davis. He can play. Telling you, D, he can play. Tuscaloosa County, he can play. I'm like, all right, bro. I listen, I believe you. Send me the film. Send in the film, and then I was able, of course, I've caught that, I've been able to catch that 2027 Crimson Kings team play several times in person, right? And I've been able to watch them online play a couple of times out on that Adidas Gold circuit. And Zy Davis is one of those ones, right? He has explosiveness. Now, I went back, right, after watching him, because I do this. I went back and watched some of his film at Tuscaloosa County last year, and I was impressed. I was impressed with his ability to get downhill, right? His ability to control pace, be under control, and something he did that I saw on several clips. And I'm going to make this available to y'all soon, and we'll talk about it later, but film breakdown together, right? And one thing I saw him that he really did well, once he got to the paint, once he got downhill, he did a really good job of playing off 2 feet. Meaning always under control, on balance, and able to absorb contact and still be able to finish, right? You're going to hear a lot of college coaches, as your young fellas, as your level continues to raise, you're going to hear a lot of high-level coaches and college coaches, and they're going to preach and preach and preach playing off 2 feet as a guard, right? Playing off, it prevents injuries, and it allows you to be under control and be able to absorb contact and still be able to get up and finish, right? And Zy Davis is somebody who, he does that naturally. He might be working with somebody who really hammers that home, and congratulations if that's the case. But I understand this. He does a good job of getting downhill and playing under control, playing with good pace, and he get on that fast break and he'll dunk. He'll dunk on you, right? So his explosiveness, his athleticism, and his ability to play under control and play off 2 feet in the paint as a point guard was very, 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 very impressive to me when I scouted him on tape.
That's what's up.
And when I saw him in person play with the Crimson King. So we will be in to see him coming up next year, play with Tuscaloosa County. Now, these next two guys on this list, man, these last two guys on this list, I'm going to tell you like this, bro. I talk all the time about two-sport athletes, right? And being a two-sport athlete in high school. It's real tricky out here nowadays, right? With all of this skill-specific training, it's real tricky out here, Breezy, for guys to say, do I play multiple sports? Or do I concentrate on the sport I choose? And that's a conversation for another day. But these next two guys on here, bro, are legit. I mean, legit two-sport athletes. I believe both of these guys could go play Division I in either one of these sports. And first on this list is Cam Pritchett from Thompson High School. The name sounds familiar because he's probably the #1 player in the state of Alabama in football. He's probably the #1 player in the state of Alabama in football. 4-star linebacker. From all reports, and it's legit because I saw it on his page. I'm reporting what I saw on his page. And we talked about this on in a previous show, Breezy. Turning down $750,000 in NIL offer.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's the one that turned down $750,000 in NIL to stay at Thompson, right? But what people don't understand, he reminds me of somebody. Now, he's not as athletic as this guy, as he was in high school, but he was a two-sport athlete that I believe, if his attributes were different, would go on to play basketball. And that's Reggie Ragland, a.k.a. Tupac from Bob Jones High School, who went on to play at the University of Alabama, went on to play in the NFL, winning Super Bowl with Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs, right? Had a great career. I think Tupac's still in the NFL. I think he's still going at it, right? But my thing is, Cam Pritchett reminds me a lot of him. Like I say, he's not as explosive because Tupac was a poster waiting to happen.
Right.
Like he got some of the. Go watch Reggie Ragland old school AAU highlights on YouTube, bro. You would be extremely impressed. But Cam Pritchett reminds me a lot of him because, bro, he can hoop. Like, he is a big body, 240, 250 pound kid at 6'3", right? That's a lot. But bro, he is nimble.
Better move out my way.
And he can move around you. He can go through you for sure. We know he can go through you. But bro, he can move around you. For his size, he is extremely nimble on his feet. He moves well. He can shoot it. He can put it on the floor. He is a monster in the mid post, right? If you get him around that elbow area, and the Bama Celtics do a lot of this. When I watch Bama Celtics play in person in Birmingham early this spring, Bama Celtics put him in a lot in that high post, right? Around that free throw line area. And he is just a monster there because he has a handle. He can put it on the floor and get by you in 2 or 3 dribbles. He can shoot that shot. He can step out past the 3-point line and he can make that shot also, right? And then playing him at that high post area, he is a extremely great screener. Screening is an underrated skill, right? Being a great screener is a skill that can get you on the court, on the basketball court, on the next level, right? Being able to screen and create space for other players. That's a huge, and so they put him in that area, and he does a good job because you can screen and roll, you can pick and pop, you can pick and slash, new thing, pick and slash, pick and cut right to your area. So, bro, they do a lot of things with him, and also Thompson does also do a lot of things with him, and with his skill set and ability, he does a really good job at it. That's another kid who's going to be in that lottery in the class, and that's 2 players that's going to be in the lottery, Breezy, in the class of 2027 that are two-sport athletes. Braden Gordon, who we got at #1 in that class, and we hadn't even dropped the rankings yet, but we're going to tell you. Braden Gordon, who we're going to have #1 in the class of 2027 in basketball, who also hit #9 in the state in the class of 2027 in football. Cam Pritchett is going to fall somewhere within that 14, and I think he was #4 in the state, or 3 in the state, maybe 1 in the state in football. Right, according to 24/7. So that's 2 players we're gonna have in the lottery that are top 10 in football and also gonna be top 10 in basketball in the state. So that's huge. But last on this list, man, is a kid who is he's popped on the scene this summer because he hadn't played a lot of travel basketball in the past.
All right.
but that's Jordan Garcia from Chelsea High School, running with SMB.
Right.
The lefty is a MLB prospect at pitcher. Like, he is a Major League Baseball prospect. I think he has the opportunity to go directly to the pros out of high school, right? He can go play Division I baseball if he wants to, but I think he's going to have an opportunity. He's going to get drafted, in my opinion. He's probably going to get drafted in the MLB draft when he comes out in 2027. Is he going to go play straight and go play pro, or is he going to go to college? We don't know, right? That's a decision to be made. But we ain't here to talk about his baseball prowess. We're here to talk about him on the basketball court. And, dog, he is really good. I went back and watched some of his Chelsea tape earlier this week, right, when I was evaluating him, getting ready to write this article. I went back and watched some of his Chelsea tape, and I watched Chelsea. He wasn't there. I watched Chelsea play last summer at the play date in Birmingham against Montgomery Academy, and they lost by like 60, right? And remember, I said, I ain't watching nothing at Chelsea. And I really did. I ain't watched nothing at Chelsea because I thought they were bad, right? But I went back and watched some of their tape, and I was able to see Jordan Garcia. He's running with SMB on that 16U team, man. That's a stacked 16U team. And his ability to shoot the basketball, he heavy left-handed right now, but, bro, he can play.
Okay.
And he's a worker. I love watching him work out. Like, he's a grinder, and I love grinders. But his ability to put the ball on the floor, he's a slasher that can shoot the basketball, right? He is a slasher, a guy who wants to get downhill, but if you let him, he going to knock down that open shot.
Bam.
Bam. He can really, really shoot it. Okay, they say Tupac now coaching at Reggie Ragland now coaching football at West Alabama. That's right, he is, because Scott Cochran got the head coaching job at West Alabama, the former strength and conditioning coach under Nick Saban. Yeah. Used to hold the foes up and go crazy on the sideline. Scott Cochran is now the head coach at West Alabama, and he came and got a lot of those former Alabama football players and threw them on staff. So that's what's up, man. Reggie Ragland on the staff at West Alabama right now. What's up, Talking Hoops? What's going on, my guy? What's happening with it? Talking_hoops, man. They do a great job, man. Go follow them on Instagram also. But yeah, man, Jordan Garcia, to get back to it, man. This is a kid who, like I say, be on the lookout for him to really raise in that class of 2027, right? He's looking like a lottery guy. Will he make it? I don't know. I got to break it down. We only do 14, right? And we only do 14.
It's tight.
It's tight. It's tight in there. But he is definitely a lottery talent. So be on the lookout for Jordan Garcia running with SMB, bro. He might be one of those ones that's going to be a shocker, dog. And before it's all said and done, be in the top 10.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But yeah, bro.
Shout out to all 8 of them.
Shout out to all 8 of the guys that we were able to talk about tonight, man. But in my opinion, it's cool to hear me talk about it. I love that y'all tune in. Y'all come tap in and y'all like to listen to us talk. I didn't say this all night, but even though it was, phone lines are always open, 334-229-5222. I apologize. I never told y'all that y'all can call in. Hopefully some of y'all are waiting to call in, but listen, you ain't got to wait for me to say it. If you're watching the show and you want to call in and talk, just call in, 334-209-5222. We'll take your call no matter what I'm talking about. I'll cut off what I'm talking about and come to it. But shout out to y'all, man, for hanging out with us tonight. Drip says, what are the top 3 ways to get exposure after doing your player card? Show up to camp. That's number 1. Show up to camp. Number 2,
description, articles, information.
We're putting you in there.
Pay attention.
Number 1, show up to camp. Number 2, send us your film, bro. Stay locked in. Just don't fill out your player card and then disappear. Every opportunity you get to DM or send or text, you can text 334-209-5222. You can text that number at any time. If you want to text, or if you want to DM, or if you want to email, dwilliams@iballradio.com, info@iballradio.com, or iballradio@gmail.com. It's no excuse. Send in your film, bro. And every time you drop something on social media, tag us. Those are the top 3 ways. Come to camp, send us your film, tag us. All right? Those are your top 3 ways to get exposure after filling out your player card. Well, with that said, nephew just popped in the building. What up, Bray? Brayden Gordon in the building. We just talked about him. Number 1 player in the state of Alabama in basketball.
What up, bro?
Number 9 in football. You know what I'm saying? And he just put out, I can't wait to see him because I'm going to punch him in his chest. But he just put out a graphic today about his offers in football. Well, that boy got everybody. Alabama, Auburn, Name a Power 5. Name a P4 school. They on there. I want them to play basketball, but Lord have mercy, it's gonna be tough. Okay, Hudson Athletic say he got a big announcement. He gonna hit me when it release it, man. Listen, hit the phone, Hud. Hit me. 334-209-522. You can call that number anytime on any day. You can send a text to that number. Hit that line, man. That's always open. But if you got my other number, y'all can hit that also. Hit my Android. Hit the Android if you got the Android number. But yeah, man, shout out to y'all, man. But Breezy, looking for a really good wing who can score at Miles College. So that's a college coach looking for a wing that can score. Hit me up, coach. You got my number. Hit me up. Text me. Shoot me something. We can chat it up, man. I'll tell you what I think would look good for you. You got my guy down there. My guy Josh coming down there from Huntsville. They played the last 2 years at Coastal Alabama. I think, if I'm not mistaken, I want to say he signed with Miles. So shout out to y'all for picking up a high quality point guard, man. That's one of my kids from back in the day. That's nephew right there. But Breezy, with that being said, man, run the music, man. Let's get up out of here. Right.
Shout out to Neff.
That's right, man. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us tonight right here on the iBall Radio live call-in show right here on iBallRadio.com, the iBall Radio YouTube page, and, of course, streaming live on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitch. You can catch us on any platform, man. Man, go get your iBallRadio.com subscription, man. All of this information that we talk about, we put out daily, man. We write full articles on this stuff, man. It's just not graphics. It's just not captions. It's just not bullet points. We break all this stuff down for you in full in our articles. Be on the lookout for No Game, Just Hype, the iBall Radio Recruiting Resource Guide, our first book that we writing here at iBall Radio, man. Be on the lookout for that. As I mentioned earlier, man, the iBall Radio, iBall TDB mini camps are on the way. June 15th, Montgomery, Alabama, McKee Middle School. We're releasing all this information tomorrow. June 22nd, Dothan, Alabama, Dothan High School. And on June 29th in Tuscaloosa, we're either going to be at Tuscaloosa Academy or TC at County High. So one of those two locations we will be at in Tuscaloosa. We're still ironing that out, but we'll have that locked in very, very soon. But make sure you sign up for minicamp. Why is minicamp important? It's for the class of 2028 and 2029 only. From that camp, from minicamp, you can earn an invite to the iBall TDB Elite Skills Camp in August. We'll put you on the big stage with everybody. We're only taking 25 players per camp. So when the information is released, go sign up immediately. I'm not taking 26. I'm not taking 27. This is real evaluation. When the big camp hits in August, we're only taking 100 players. Merch will be on the way. I know y'all see what Breezy got on right there. That's hard right there. That's hard right there. Merch is on the way. Listen, I know a lot of y'all, I'm going to say this real quick. I know a lot of y'all love wearing those made hoops, undershirts up under your jersey. iBall Radio got theirs coming. We want to rival made hoops. Y'all need to represent us because we are here to tell me how many times made hoops said your name. Just saying. I'm just saying.
Hey, man.
I'm just saying. So rock with your boys, man. But with that being said, man, iBallRadio.com. Go subscribe. Go get your subscription. Be on the lookout for minicamp information dropping. Hopefully, we'll drop that tomorrow. If we got everything together, we'll drop that tomorrow. We'll definitely have that out very, very soon because it's the 1st of June. It's time to get that information out. So be on the lookout for that, man. Appreciate y'all hanging out with us, man. Anything that iBall Radio can do for you, just hit us. Breezy, holler at these folks, man.
Hey, man, say, man, it's your boy Breezy, and it ain't easy.
It ain't easy, man. And y'all already know they call me coach because I teach you how to ball. Until next week, we out. Peace. Long live Hero.
For sure.